Greetings. Question the third, posed by Jordan. And this question you may regret having asked. It is what I think about the new goth trends or styles or types and whatnot. I do have a video speaking about the types and my take on that. You can find that and get a good idea of my opinion on that. I've actually made 2 or 3 different videos talking about these styles. New goth, bubble goth, pastel goth, hipster. I don't really talk about emo, but that was included in Jordan's question. Emo as well. All of these, even including going so far as to include Lolita. And the reason that I've never posted any of the videos that I've made about this is because they've always really become very conflictory. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to make the culture seem so petty by posting those types of videos. So this is really kind of a good opportunity. I get to discuss it not as a call to action or anything like that, but instead just specifically talking about my viewpoint on them. Overall, for the most part, I tend to find the origins of these different styles, and that's really all I see them as, fairly dubious. And what I mean by that isn't that there's anything wrong with those styles in and of themselves at all. Some are extremely strong and well-founded on their own. Lolita, hipster, emo, all of them really do have their own identities. And I guess that's why I don't see why the word goth has been added onto them. I don't feel that they need to have that word involved, and I really don't see how they are goth in any way, shape, or form. I really see any kind of style, such as pastel goth, as something coming from outside the culture, and for whatever reason, utilizing the name of our culture in order to, I don't even know what. I don't really know what the end goal of that is. I've even heard that there are some pastel goths who don't even consider themselves goth. And in that case, then I ask, why is the word being applied? I would prefer if people stopped utilizing the name of the culture that I'm a part of in conjunction with these other things. I don't think they need it. And because they are stemming from outside the culture, it's not something that is emergent from goth. And things that aren't emergent from goth will have a nasty tendency to change the culture. And if anyone's changing goth culture, it should be goths. It should be something emerging from within. And so that's kind of my perspective on all of that. I think that a far better word for at least a few of these would be noir. Especially new. And that could be new noir or simply noir, because the noir film style dealt with a very sexy, edgy kind of mystery involving detectives and cops kind of ambiance to it. And that's really a lot of what the new style involves. There's a lot of dark, a lot of sexy imagery involved, and all of that fits into noir perfectly. I don't really see how it fits into goth. And so I really personally don't see that the two have much to do with one another. With Lolita, yes, some of them dress in black, but just dressing in black doesn't make someone or something, or being black, doesn't necessarily make something goth. And so it really feels to me like they're misusing the name of our culture when they mean black. And that really, really diminishes the impact of our culture. So I do have some pretty strong reservations against it. I don't know what to do about it. But there you have it. I also don't want anyone to think that I have anything against people who are fans or participants in these styles, because I have nothing against them whatsoever. I actually really do like the look of the bubble and pastel fashions. I think they're really, really cool. I just don't think they're goth. And so I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with anyone participating in them. I think that they are as much a path to self-development and getting to know oneself as goth can be. So they're entirely valid. I just don't see how they mix with my culture. I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you.